A renowned elections forecaster known for successfully predicting the outcome of US presidential elections has released his prediction that Vice President Kamala Harris will win against former President Donald Trump in this November's election.
My prediction, based on the keys to the White House system, which has been right for 40 years, is that we are going to have a precedent-breaking president, that Kamala Harris will become the first woman president of the United States.
Allan Lichtman has successfully predicted the outcome of 9 of the last 10 presidential elections, using his election model based on 13 true or false questions that ignore the views of political pundits and pollsters. He said while his election model favors Harris to win, the candidate's stances on foreign policy and real-world events could influence the outcome of the race.
Can things change? Of course. I can't predict what's going to happen in the world, and we have 2 fluid wars, but I've taken that into account in my call. Even if Harris lost both of my foreign military keys, failure and success, she still would be down only 5 keys, one short of the 6 keys that it takes to predict an incumbent party defeat.
Earlier, Lichtman had batted for Biden and warned the Democrats against dropping him out of the race after his debate debacle with Trump. Back then, he had said that it could prove a tragic mistake for the party. Furthermore, the White House has reacted to Russian President Vladimir Putin's recent quip that he supports Kamala Harris and not Donald Trump. White House National Security Council spokesperson said this.
Mr. Putin ought to stop talking about our elections, period. He shouldn't be favoring anybody, one way or another. The only people who should get to determine who the next president of the United States is the American people. And we would greatly appreciate it if Mr. Putin would, A, stop talking about our election, and B, stop interfering in it.
Now, all of this comes as the eyes will be on September 10th, when Democratic presidential nominee Kamala Harris as well as Republican presidential nominee Donald Trump both have finally agreed to the big presidential debate that's going to be hosted by ABC in Philadelphia, Pennsylvania at 9 p.m. local time. And for those who are joining us at this moment, we can also tell you the latest numbers coming in opinion polls. This is according to 538 and Times. The national polling says that Kamala Harris right now stands at 49%, Donald Trump stands at 46%. But we all know that it all comes down to the battleground states in the US elections. And for that, we have these figures coming in from Wisconsin, Michigan, where Harris is up by 2%. She's leading by 2% against Donald Trump. In Pennsylvania, the gap is 1%. And interestingly, in Nevada, Georgia, North Carolina, and Arizona, Donald Trump and Kamala Harris stand tied.